I think week 7 of the lockdown could be interesting for all sorts of reasons. Well, that bit proved correct, if nothing else. Welcome back to the Angler's Diary lockdown files, week 7. The early part of week 7 was a bit of a, to be honest, the much promised roadmap to the relaxation of the lockdown seemed to give the media the opportunity to move into full-on make it up as we go along mode, with all sorts of positives and negative conjecture and guesstimates as to where we may be heading. I have to say, at one stage there was talk of a leaked report which suggested that outdoor activity may well be relaxed, and fishing may actually be allowed to restart, and I'm guilty of choosing to believe that one for a while, and that motivated me into making a tackle box changeover in preparation. And I also began to think about, if I was to start fishing, where I might go, and I thought it might be interesting to do a short piece about my local fishery, where, as I say, I might restart my angling if and when that's allowed. So, a quick introduction to my local fishery. Within walking distance of home, or a 3-minute drive with a fishing tackle. This is in many ways a typical urban park lake, shallow, silty, and with a surplus of overfed birds. There are some nice old carp in here, specimen bream, and of course the usual silvers. And depending on the local council, this could well be where my fishing will restart, whenever that is. And that brought us to Thursday and the results of the legal review of the existing lockdown, and perhaps not surprisingly, bearing in mind what was due to be delivered on the Sunday, all 4 nations of the country reaffirmed the stay-at-home lockdown for the next period. And then it got really messy. Shortly after that, there was the suggestion that the stay-home regulation may well be changed to something else, stay alert, and that allowed all of the political protagonists to start and play party politics with our lives. It got, as I say, really messy, and continued right up to 7 o'clock on Sunday evening, when the much awaited statement was made by Boris Johnson.
So, work from home if you can, but you should go to work if you can't work from home. And to ensure you're safe at work, we've been working to establish new guidance for employers to make workplaces COVID secure. And when you do go to work, if possible, do so by car, or even better, by walking or bicycle. But just as with workplaces, public transport operators will also be following COVID secure standards. And from this Wednesday, we want to encourage people to take more and even unlimited amounts of outdoor exercise. You can sit in the sun in your local park, you can drive to other destinations, you can even play sports, only with members of your own household. You must obey the rules on social distancing, and to enforce those rules, we will increase the fines for the small minority who break them.
He didn't mention fishing, did he? Did he mention fishing? Well, that was the beginning of a crazy Sunday evening. Social media lit up, certainly the angling social media lit up. And then in very quick order, I think it was Sky News who was the first to say, yes, fishing restarts on Wednesday. That was very quickly confirmed by cabinet ministers' Twitter feeds saying the same thing. And so all of a sudden, or it feels like all of a sudden, we were all faced with a decision that I thought would be some way off, and that is, do I go fishing again? So today's Monday, the end of week 7, and it already feels like a slightly different world. All manner of changes in the offing, not least of which of course are the serious ones, like people being asked to go back to work, new regulations in regards to social distancing at work, and many of the more important safeguards that we are yet to hear a lot more about. When it comes down to the fishing, the question, will I go? The other question is, of course, is this the last lockdown file video? Well, the only sensible answer I can give you at this moment is we'll just have to wait and see. Thanks for watching. Stay alert, look after each other.